the administration of Donald Trump is less charted, more unprecedented, more uncertain than any I've experienced before as a citizen or as a writer. The United States has suffered far worse tragedies than this, but in terms of a failure of the system, this is quite a serious one. I've been covering presidents for this magazine since Jimmy Carter. Through all the ups and downs and the tragedies and the disappointments and the injustices and the warfare of American history, in the long run, the arc has been upward. I think in this case, the democratic system did the wrong thing in the end. It ended up through a whole variety of improbable circumstances, choosing a person who has absolutely no public experience and who was running on the worse rather than the better instincts in the American public. In Donald Trump's business history and also his style of discourse, his basic mode of interaction is the deal. That is not how 99% of government works. The decisions you get to make as president are the impossible calls like, what do we do about Syria? It's not a deal. It's managing tragedy. So either he's going to not do the things a president does, or he's going to do them in an entirely different way that the government and the rest of the world is going to have to adapt to. As the press and the public looks forward to thinking about the way he expresses himself in office, one of the most challenging aspects is that he approaches the truth differently from anyone I have ever seen before in public life. First, there's the category of the conventional politician and conventional lying. Richard Nixon, for example, or Bill Clinton. They didn't lie unless they had to. Then there's a second category, described just as bullshit, where you don't really care if it's true or false, kind of salesman, infomercial type guy. You're just saying whatever it takes to please the audience, close the sale. The bullshitter still recognizes the difference between something that is technically true and something's not. It's not evident to me that Donald Trump recognizes the difference between the reality he is expressing and external reality as measured in the world. There are long-term tensions and ebbs and flows in American history. There's progress and regress. There's racial conciliation and racial strife. And certainly there is that kind of sine wave in the sequence from Barack Obama to Donald Trump. And what we cannot know as we talk about this in 2017 is whether people will look back on this as a close call for the institutions of American custom and self-correction and democracy, or as the beginning of something really different.